right lane, and y'all are riding like one car length apart from each other. If he has to slam on his brakes, or if there's anything over one of these hills, y'all have no chance. Like, there's no way you're gonna be able to stop. So we recommend that anytime you're on the interstate at 70 miles an hour at these speeds, at least 7 car lengths is needed to stop if there's an emergency. So if you find yourself right on somebody's bumper, you either gotta back off or you gotta go around them. Do you have a driver's license I can check out? Yeah, I walked up expecting to be talking to a female. So she your wife or girlfriend? Which one? Your wife? I just know you had a different last name. Do you have her registration insurance? Oh, I'm sorry, you gave me this. Do you have the registration card? What brings you all the way down to see us down here? I got you. They live here in Louisiana? Oh, okay. You ain't from here down here, are you? I got you. I grew up in Shreveport, that's where I am. That's where I live. How long you been with us in Shreveport? How'd you end up knowing somebody from where I'm from?
Oh no, I went to school.
Ah, I got you. Well, how'd they end up in Shreveport? I guess I should say. Shreveport's bad right now, man.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's violent down here. They got a bunch of gang activity in Shreveport right now. People getting carjacked in broad daylight. Which neighborhood they live in down here? You know which interstate it's off of, or which road it's off of? Yeah, no problem. Just see if you can find that for me. While you do that, I'm gonna go check your license. I'll be back.
While the tag on the vehicle didn't match Davis at first, the officer eventually obtained his license and returned to his patrol car to run it. That's when it hit him. He wasn't dealing with just another traffic stop.
It's check 126. It's out of North Carolina. It's a Howard Davis Jr. Howard Davis Jr.
C8 shows several charges with possession of cocaine, possession of guns, possession of drug paraphernalia, and assisting officers.
Mr. Howard. Let's try to make sure your license is valid and everything. Yeah, you must work out.
Yeah.
You didn't look that big in the car. You don't got no gun besides them two on you, do you?
No.
I saw you had a little history. You got some gun charges. That's why I asked. You don't carry anything on you? Yeah, am I okay to check you? Man, what you got your belt tied together with?
I left the belt, man. I was arrested, left the belt for the last night. I started down with this belt.
I got you. So look, I'm trying to figure out where in Shreveport have you been at? Like which hospital did y'all go to?
See, I ain't too familiar with it.
The reason I ask is, like you came all the way over here to see my town. Like you ought to know at least what street or what hospital or something.
I went to what's that? The damn hospital. Soon you come off the thing right there, the big hospital.
We got like 5 or 6 of them here.
Son, I can't remember the name of this.
Well, look, here's the thing. It ain't nothing personal, but what I do while I'm out here is if I feel like somebody's nervous or being deceptive with me, I like to ask more questions, just make sure they're not doing anything they're not supposed to be doing, okay? So we get a lot of crazy stuff out here. We get people hauling people, we get people hauling illegal money, guns, people hauling trafficking dope, okay? You got a little bit of history of that, okay? So, like I said, it's nothing personal, that's just why I'm making sure your story's what you say it is. So were you in Dallas or were you in Shreveport?
I was in Dallas.
So why are you not being straight with me?
No, I was in Dallas, Michigan. Me and my dude, when we went over there, hang out in Dallas and Llewellyn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, look, you've been through this before, okay? I'm going to ask you consent to search your vehicle. Do you have any large amounts of U.S. currency, like $20,000 or greater? Do you have any guns in the car? Do you have any cocaine?
No.
Any marijuana? Methamphetamine? Okay, would you give me consent to search?
No, I ain't gonna give you consent to search.
Okay. Well, look, that's your right, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run my dog around your car. I'm just gonna have you hang tight right here while we wait, okay? You don't have any, I know I checked your pockets a little bit, but like you don't have any knives or anything like that? Do you mind emptying your pockets just so I can make sure you don't have any weapons? I know you don't have a gun in your pockets.
No, I just got
Money. What's in the back pockets? And nobody else in the back seat or in the trunk or anything like that, okay? All right.
Sensing Davis's uneasiness, the officer decided to be upfront about what he'd found and what came next. As expected, Davis refused to consent to a search, leaving the officer with no choice but to call in a canine unit. But before doing that, the trooper, clearly unsatisfied with Davis's shaky answers, decided to press him further. Watch as his nervous replies gave everything away.
You ain't been real straight with me about where you've been at, you know? So have you been in Shreveport for a few days?
Yeah, I told you this Shreveport.
Okay. So you don't know what street in Shreveport, you don't know what hospital.
I can't remember the hospital.
What?
Basically, I mean,
Who's your friend that lives here? Steve what? Steve Jones. And his mom, you said got COVID? Cancer. And she's in the hospital here. And you went and saw her with him.
Yeah. Like I said.
Did y'all go in this car?
We got a
Charger? So has anybody else been in this car besides you? Like anybody drove this car besides you anywhere?
Yeah, girl.
Like I'm talking about since you've been here.
Girl.
Where'd she go? So how did you end up in Dallas? Explain that to me.
We went to New Ellen.
To what?
What's that, New Ellen?
What is that?
That's where all the bars is. New Ellen. And it's called New Ellen?
I'm not from over there. I know some guys that work up there that I work with, but I ain't never lived over there. I live in Shreveport.
It's called New Ellen.
So when did you go to Dallas?
Yes.
Like what time frame?
I know somebody just got shot or something in New Ellen.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Somebody just got shot.
So I guess let me ask you this: how many physical days have you been in Shreveport?
Shit.
Like what is the exact date you arrived in Shreveport from North Carolina? You almost got me with that.
My bad.
What are you chewing on?
Well,
What'd you spit out?
jump like that.
Yeah, you almost got me.
Yeah, sorry.
So what day did you get to Shreveport?
I came to Shreveport about 2 days ago because I was in Dallas. New Ellen, last night at the club, hanging out in New Ellen.
You at least know the name of the club?
New Ellen, you know how bad New Ellen got.
You ain't gave me one good name for Shreveport or Dallas.
But New Ellen got so many bars out there. It's like everybody out there just mingling.
Well, look, like I said, we're gonna get this over with. We'll be cool with you if you're cool with us. You ain't gonna take off running or fight us or anything, are you?
Oh, hell no, right?
Because you got some history with resisting. That's
Yeah,
why
man, I ain't doing nothing.
I'm being cool with you.
Yeah.
But we gotta keep it cordial.
Yeah.
Have you ever been down here before? Shreveport? It's been a while or recently?
Yeah, it's been a while.
If you want, while we're dealing with our dog, you just want to lean up against my car right here so he'll have room to get around and all that.
The officer had finally had enough of Davis's back and forth stories and decided it was time to do things his way. But with Davis's dodgy behavior and constant unease, the trooper knew he had to be ready for anything, even the possibility of being attacked.
He's going to come back and explain to you how all this works. I know what it looks like when the dog alerts on the car, and the handler just gave me the signal yes that the dog alerted on the car, okay? So look, we've been totally cool with you. You've been cool with us, okay? Understand, honesty goes a long way. Okay, so if you got something small, I don't care. Like some personal use stuff, I'm not about to throw you in jail halfway across the country for some personal use stuff. If you got something big and you want to be helpful and be honest and help yourself, now's the time.
I ain't got nothing.
You ain't got nothing in the car.
I ain't seen no dog. I ain't seen no dog. say?
That's his expertise, and he'll explain it to you. He said he doesn't have any luggage, just what he's wearing. We're gonna search this one really good. He said he's been in Shreveport for 2 or 3 days with his buddy. And he just went to Dallas in Florida. Doesn't know anything about where he's going. You got air pressures hanging on the pillars back here too. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the trunk because he said he don't have no luggage. Turn around. Turn around. Now.
Yeah.
Alright. Make sure he's secure, thoroughly search him. And advise him of his rights. Then we know we've got kilos. I'm gonna snap a couple pictures. We'll search it through. 4.5 inches. And we're gonna search this through. I'm gonna snap some pics. I don't think there's any in there. Good job, guys.
Davis was arrested and initially faced up to 40 years in prison and a fine of $1 million. In the end, he was sentenced to 22 years behind bars, followed by 5 years of supervised release. He had been traveling with 4.5 kilograms of meth, carrying an estimated street value of over $110,000. In the next case, these boys couldn't have made it more obvious they had something to hide. On April 5th, 2024, officers drove past the Alger Manor apartments and spotted about 10 men huddled around a car. The moment they noticed